Welcome, stream fans. We are back yet again, and I just adjusting a few things here because the cat keeps knocking over my freaking webcam. So took a couple of days off just to kind of recharge the batteries, and we're back again. Welcome, Noah. Welcome, Tidarian. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, last time you were on, I was level 6, and yet now we're level 95. We are like really close to level 96. I think I've got like 1 or 2 quest turn-ins to do, and we'll be level 96. But yeah, we're back at it. Javen, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Yeah, we're getting really close now to, like, we're pretty much just a little over 4 levels away from getting back into Legion again. So we'll see how far we end up getting there tonight. I don't think we'll end up hitting there tonight. It'll probably be Monday night stream because, again, tomorrow night we're going to be back doing Argus again on the Paladin. So we'll be doing some 7.3 stuff tomorrow. But yeah, so we're just going to dive in and start completing some of these quests. And this quest here might actually be what turns us into level 96. There we go. We've just hit level 96. And we're going to complete another quest. Grab a couple more here. Excellent. We're cruising right along. What's the slash played on this tune right now? Slash played. We are currently 3 days, 1 hour, 28 minutes on this tune. Doing questing. We're going a little bit slower on this tune than my other ones for sure. So, not entirely sure why. I know it's maybe taken us a little bit longer to kill some things. We're doing a lot more single target pulls than what we were doing with the Paladin. And then, of course, our DPS is lower than what we were on the Mage, so it is taking a little bit longer to get her done. But yeah, with that said, we're going to dive in and get some more of these quests done right away. We've got just about a half a level worth of rested XP, so it's going to go well tonight. Noah is level 105 now. And now I'm getting stuff for my new artifact weapon, Ashbringer. So far, I'm really liking the Retribution Paladin. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying playing Retribution. Yes, you will do more damage than you were as a Prot Pally. So, alright, what do we got to do over here? Enter the Waning Crescent. Well, apparently, we're entering. Later, when we're done this little quest here, up above, there's a treasure. Actually, you know what? We'll run out and grab it first. We're going to go out, grab that treasure, and then come back and take care of the rest of this quest in here. So it's kind of dangling on that branch up there. When you're doing this without the Pathfinder, you have to... It's really tricky to get up onto the top of this. You have to end up going around this far side and all the way up to be able to get up to creep out on this little branch and grab it. And we also have a named guy here that we can go take out as well. Let's go take out the named guy, who is... There's a couple of them around here. Where is he? He's probably down inside that cave. So we're going to go after this one, Talon. Of course, I wasn't stealthed. So this one will be a little bit more of a challenge to take out. Fortunately, it is blind. It uses echolocation for a lot of its attacks. Tidarian's Ret is your main for raiding. It is really fun. See, I've done Ret just a little bit, not very much. I prefer just to do Prot all the way on my Paladin. Alright. That quest is complete. We're going to go back down into this cave now. We'll see if we can see the dark emanation that's down in there. But we're going to get this quest done as well, so...
I need to get closer.
Alright, let's remember to actually do our stealthing when we're supposed to now, so that I can try to use the I win button as often as I can. Which is just basically like a burst macro that I set up. And see, for me, I find it the other way around. I find I don't need as much skill when I'm tanking because I have everything all macroed out to just one button that I mash for tanking. You just got to make sure you're not standing in shit. Alright, so down in this cave here, I think is where this other named guy is. So we will sneak our way down here. I believe we're going to have to take out the ads that are in here first, so... Yeah, I can do one button spamming on the pally. It goes through and fires all of my spells. So the one button, and actually it's not even a spam. I can just press and hold it, and it'll keep running the sequence until I release it. So it's kind of cheaty, but it works. Cheaty's good. I don't have a problem with it. And actually, I got to get Gnome Sequencer reinstalled again too, because I used to actually be able to do a much better job with Gnome Sequencer, but then the macro like totally broke when 7.25 came out, and yeah, I was having struggles getting the macro working again. It seemed to fire faster than me having it programmed into my my Belkin. So now I'm gonna have to go back, and now everything's just programmed into the one button on the software for the Belkin. So. Oh, he attacks right away as soon as he's released, so we got to get on it. I'm looking at my progress for the storyline for each zone in Draenor. The most I've done in one zone is a third. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Draenor, but I mean it was like a year and a half before Legion came out, so they needed to have lots of content in there to keep everybody busy for it. So. Blur, welcome to the stream. Hello, haven't been able to join the stream in a while. It's okay, because I haven't actually streamed the last couple of nights. I've just been completely bagged, and I needed to take a break, recharge the batteries, come back and dive in. I had some streams where the view counts were down, and I was getting down about it, and so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take a little break, recharge the old fuel cells, and come back at her again today, and yeah, I'm happy to be back to bring you guys more quest leveling content. I think the other thing too is I am starting to feel the grind on the rogue a little bit, so it's getting a little bit. Rogue is definitely not going to be one of my high choices for a class to play, so I'm looking forward to a changing class for sure. Okay, if I remember correctly, this one here is kind of a bitch to jump up to. Did you do gnome run today? There was a gnome run. I did not hear anything about the gnome run. Me logging onto the stream is the first time I've logged onto the game today. So, no, I just jumped off the edge. This treasure's a pain in the ass to get. And oh, I think it's actually this one I need to get up on. I think it's because the night elf jumps so much. Euronymous, welcome to the stream. Hello from Chile. Hope things are good for you down there. I'm glad you're able to watch. And Grim Games, you're here there too. Welcome. Alright, let's stealth our way out of here. I thought there was something else we needed to do. Find Ner'zhul is what we got to do. Oh, I bet you we were supposed to come in from this cave on the other side. Pretty sure that's what we would have had to do. So we kind of broke this quest chain. Because Ner'zhul is supposed to spawn out of this ring over here. So maybe now as we walk forward out of this cave, he'll spawn here and we'll be able to do whatever's needed to be done next. He is here. We now need to defeat him. I will do my best.
In time, witness the dark majesty of the void.
There's a little micro holiday that Blizzard had today for charity. It was pretty fun. And they got like 10,000 bucks. Well, that's really cool. My macro did not work as intended. That's not good news. I think I had something that was still on cooldown that was causing it to not function the way it should.
Plan, even if I must forfeit the souls of my ancestors.
Forfeit the souls of your ancestors. I have been well, Javen. How about yourself? Things been good? I've, taken a little bit of hit on YouTube lately. The channel's not been growing as much, but it's basically since September started, so, everybody's back in class again. Summer's over, so now it's just a matter of, you're going to get your views on the weekends runs now, so. What am I locked? Why am I spell locked?
Turn from this dark path and let us help you. The shadows have already.
All right, so we're gonna take out these guys again.
Prophet. There is no darkness light cannot pierce, Nazul. No. The power.
It's a long little fight this year.
Will be mine.
Noah's been returning to Skyrim lately. Forgot about how much fun it is. Grim Games is playing some Battlefield 1.
Behold, the dark star.
You've been thinking about rolling a rogue. What spec do you think? Well, the only spec I've played has been Outlaw, and I have enjoyed the fact that I have been playing Outlaw, and there's been some other streamers that I've watched too that have also said, you know what, Outlaw is a lot of fun to play as a solo questing type toon to play, so that's probably not a bad way to go. So I went Outlaw because for my heirloom gear I had the sword. I don't have the dagger for my heirloom gear, so I equipped dual swords, and then of course you also get pistol shot and everything to go along with it, so you get to be able to shoot shit if you want. Well, that's a pretty significant chain that we just finished up there. He's dead. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Javen, I'm trying to get Saragus. Tried for 110s, wrecked my day, and leveling experience. Well, that's not good that it wrecked your leveling experience. So you were in the tomb of Saragus? Is that where you're at? Or?
The prophet guides us. With faith,
complete quests.
I can't believe he's gone.
And we have another new quest.
The defense crystal is broken.
Escort your garrison forces to the Temple of Karabor by slaying all the orcs in the Path of Light.
This is war.
Valen's sacrifice means
I'm ready
no.
to join the attack. Here goes nothing. We're going to be starting off into another little quest chain here, so we're going to be killing off a bunch of stuff. This is all going to break into a whole pile of quests that are all going to bust into the all around the docks and everything here. So, oh, Saragus is a PvP server, and you've joined. I understand now. Alright, we got to take out some orcs. Clearing the orcs.
Fly with me, hero. We will assist them from above. The purifying light of the Naru is both our hammer and shield.
I did not open my map. Go away. Or my quest log. Oh, I clicked on the log in that window. That's why it opened up.
They're at the fairy temple gates. Fly closer. Hurry.
Noah's playing the remastered version of Skyrim. I wish they'd remaster this. I think World of Warcraft would look amazing if they completely redid the graphics engine. We're clearing the steps.
Never again will you orcish hordes darken the light of Karabor.
What level would I be at if I did all of the quests available in Shadowmoon Valley? I'm pretty sure you can just about max level it. I want to say 97, I think is where you end up being. Because then I end up heading off to the Spires of Arak is where I went last time to finish up my questing.
Brothers and sisters.
And I think I only needed like 2 or 3 levels when I was at the Spires of Arak, so. Binsky, welcome to the stream. You know, the old school WoW looks, I mean, yeah, there is some nostalgia there, but I mean, it's from 2004. I'm ready for this game, whether they end up releasing, say they came out with like World of Warcraft 2.0, and they started off, or maybe even, instead of doing it as World of Warcraft, doing it as StarCraft. Do the same thing they did with Warcraft, but as StarCraft, and made an MMO that way, and then modernized the graphics engine to be a little bit more current with what's out there. I think that would be a lot of fun to play. Because I mean, this game's been around for 13 years now, so it's the graphics are a little bit dated on it. Granted, I mean, you can play this on just about anything,
Broken
right?
the main siege. We should meet with our forces on the ground.
Champion, I need you to fight your way to the harbor.
I'll approach the enemy from the south. Light of the Naru guide you.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be doing a ground assault now. We're going to be pretty much done with this air assault. We actually cruised through that pretty quick. But I mean, it is also the 3rd time I've done it in the last 5 months, so you are going to cruise through it a lot faster, so. Griffin, welcome to the stream. What level are you now on your mage, Binsky? Griffin's asking. 26 on your mage. That's playing vanilla. That's a long grind. On the vanilla servers, that is a long grind. Back in the day, questing used to take you forever to do. We're going to complete this quest here real quick.
These are the last of our forces. We'll stay here.
Destroy the Iron Horde in Karabor.
Champion.
So stage 1, we have to defeat Arnok, the Burner. This isn't going to be that easy to do, because I remember on my mage, I got like totally owned out here, so. Wow, they saw me right away. Like, they ran straight at me. I was stealth, and they saw me. That's not good news. Should we try this again? Stealth our way through and continue along. There's the Burner there. So this is the guy we got to take out. My mage, I'm pretty sure he killed me, so. Javen, have you ever gone to Goldshire on Moonguard? Unfortunately, yes, I have. I needed to bleach my eyeballs after that experience, too. Griffin Anderson, nice. I'm trying to level as a holy priest. Really sucks without a wand. Leveling as a holy priest would be a nightmare at the best of times.
Prepare to be burned alive.
I don't want to be burned alive.
Face the flame.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Alright, gotta change our approach on that guy, and we just got ourselves another death. Properties, death count, number 8. Oh, really? Right off the bat? Okay, so finished with that guy. Now we got to go back to the burner again and redo this fight. This is not going to be fun. I think I'm going to try to stay away from him as much as possible, and I'm just going to use my as I'm in this scenario too, it won't let me fly in here. So this is going to be great fun. We're just going to shoot and run is what we're going to be doing on this one. Jesus. Not moving fast enough. I got to use my sprint to get out of that. There's another death. So that flame really, really, really hurts. I see this not being that much fun to deal with. Not fun at all. How do you get flying in Draenor? You need to finish the Draenor Pathfinder achievements. So, where am I? I'm in a scenario, so I don't even know if you'd be able to join me in this group right now. So it's basically stepped out. I'm at the Karabor Harbor or Temple, and yeah, it's a little bit on the tricky side. My paladin, I just ran in and just totally destroyed him. So.
Prepare to be burned alive. Face the flame.
So it's stay away from the flames is what we got to do. What? He's got me. He's already got me. Running away again, and look, he's got friends. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Alright, let's go heal up, lick our wounds, and try to get him away from us. We're going to have to clear out his friends, because I can't have them respawn while I'm fighting them, so... These guys got to go. To use your Crimson Vial, it comes in clutch. I use it, but I mean, he got me crazy fast on that one. So, did you ever level a shaman back in early WoW? No, I didn't. I've never leveled a shaman, so that I haven't done. All right, let's try this again.
Prepare to be burned alive.
Okay, as soon as he lights up, we're running behind him. Damn. We'll have to Crimson Vial again, and now we got to take out these guys. Holy shit, it's a massive wave. Looks like he burnt out his own guys, which is kind of... Hey, we finally got him defeated. Excellent. Stage 2, meet with Riel. One of these days I am going to play a shaman as we start voting through. Remember, there is a link in the description of the video that you guys can click on for being able to vote as to what toon I am going to level next. Right now in the lead, it is currently, it looks like it's going to be a Blood Elf Monk, is what's currently in the lead for that, so that could very well be our next toon that we're going to be leveling.
Iron Fleet, darken the sky.
Alright, we're going to stealth our way through here and meet up with Urel. What the hell? Why do these guys see my stealth? Apparently this scenario, they don't want you to walk through it without fighting off all these guys. Getting our ass handed to us. I'll be glad when we're done this little scenario. It's worth like 30,000 experience though, so it's kind of worth doing it. Trying to avoid getting bombed. And these guys, it's funny how they completely break off the aggro of the guards that they are fighting already right now. Alright, we've made it down here.
Champion, the Naru has come to aid us. We must defend it while it gathers power.
Alright, we're gonna defend this. So we're just gonna kill anything and everything that spawns. Of course, it doesn't give me time to hit my stealth, so I can't use the one-shot macro, because you have to be stealth for it to work, so... Really? Frickin' Acolyte being a pain in the ass? Alright, Jevin, have yourself a good night. Thank you for popping in and watching. Enjoy your state fair tomorrow. I'm going to still be here fighting away at this little battle, but it looks like actually we're getting healed from this, so I'm alright with that. If we stay close to it, it keeps throwing a heal down at us. Okay, we've protected by now. Surely to God, you've got enough power you've gained. There we go. Defeat Commander. Commander Vokra, we gotta take out. Okay, the hitbox on Kara is like massive. I keep end up clicking on it and opening a dialogue with it while we're fighting. Okay. Is it going to let us stealth? Of course it's not going to let us stealth. Why would it let us use our own abilities? Alright, Commander.
The skies darkened with iron.
Well, we managed to dodge out of the way of that little attack. Now we've got to watch the ground for all these fire bombs that are coming down from the heavens. And we did it. We took them out. Excellent. My cat's decided to come back yet again. Just don't... You gotta get the tail out of the way, cat. Nope. Nope, you're not walking that way. You're not knocking my webcam off the back of my monitor again like you always do. Come on. Sit down. Alright, where's our quest turn-in points?
We need to spread news of our victory. Take the Fey Dragon and meet me back at Mbari village.
Apparently, it's not turned in here, so we're just gonna fly back. You wish you were there to heal? It's over. We managed to survive. No healing needed to be done. We made it. Thank you for the offer, though. The scenario is over. And now we gotta fly back to the village to turn in the quest.
Hero, you
31,000
fought
experience is what we got for that. So
For
yeah,
that,
it was worth it.
Please accept my
And we got an
thanks.
achievement.
The light
prevails.
because
So.
we stand against.
Okay, Cat, you're literally laying on my keyboard.
Is ours.
You can't be doing that. He's got food. He just wants attention. Okay, so we're going to head down the Southern Wilds. We're going to go take care of the quest down here. There is also a bonus objective down here that we can do as well. So, also while we're at it, I think there's still a couple more treasures around here that we haven't picked up. I'm going to see if this one's available for us up here now. I think we've done enough quests to get this one unlocked. Yep, it's here. The chest is here. Now, let's see. Do we have any new gear yet? Headpiece is no good to us. Mace is no good to us. Fist weapon we're not using. The back is no good because of heirloom. We got gloves here. 5, 8, yeah, okay, that's going to be a significant upgrade for us. I will take those. Shoulders are no good to us. The legs are no good to us. What else do we got here? Another dagger that we're not going to end up equipping. Leather boots, 535, agility and haste. We lose crit, but it's okay. I'll take it. What else we got? We got a trinket, which we're running with both of our heirloom trinkets, so we don't need those. Dagger we're not using. The wand we're not going to use. I think that's it. That is it for any gear upgrades, but it's something. Got a couple of pieces that we were able to equip to be able to take care of that. So let's fly out of here now and let us head down to this quest to the south. We are currently sitting at 42% of the way through 96. I think we'll hit, I think 98. No, wait a second. Through yeah, we're 42% of the way through 96, on our way to 97. I think 98 is definitely going to be a possibility tonight. I can't see why we wouldn't hit that. Maybe even 99. Depends on how late I end up pushing it tonight. There's a few treasures here that we're just going to quickly grab while we're up and about here. Oh, and it looks like we've got another named guy. So let's take out the named guy, which is Visa one. How do you get the Auctionator, Auctioneer, Mad download, and what to do with both of them? They're available on the Curse add-on, or the curse.com. You can get those add-ons, and once you get them, I mean, I just drag my items into Auctionator and let them do the work for me. There's nothing you really do with it. It's just you start buying and selling through that, rather than buying and selling through the stock auction interface. So, alright, let's grab this treasure. See, the named guys are getting a lot easier to take out now. It's not as much of a struggle. And there should be another treasure over here we're going to grab. It's worth it. It's definitely, especially if you've got rested XP, go out and gather up these treasures. It is so... Okay, where is this one? Leads to a wooden cage in Shadowmoon Valley, ever-shifting mirror portal. So apparently it is not here right now, because I am not seeing any portal here. So that one's a no-go. But we're going to head to the south. We're going to get these quests done. Complete the quests. So yeah, we had a little bit of snow basically off and on all week this week. So winter's pretty much here now. Summer is a thing of the past. which is unfortunate. I'm not ready for winter yet, and it's been kind of shitty the last few days.
Be well.
Find Fiona's caravan in Shadowmoon Valley. Hey, it's Fiona again. Last time we did that caravan was back in Eastern Plaguelands on the Paladin. Alright. Let us... You know what? We're going to go do the bonus objective first, because that's 100,000 experience to be able to get that done. So let's get her done. I'm sure there'll be some other quests where we've got to come up this way, but... Alright, where is this named guy? Is he actually in a cave over here? Or is he just up here? There he is, right there. We can even stealth our way through and take him out with the macro. It's burst DPS apparently is what this macro has. It's good for about 15 cycles, and yeah, there he is, he's done. But then after that, now all my cooldowns are popped, so it's kind of not as effective for a good 3 minutes before that all the cooldowns kind of reset. So what do we got to do in here? We got to get 14 eggs. We got to kill 8 of these glowy guys, and then there's one boss guy we got to take out.
It's too far.
And it's a shit ton of these eggs that we got to gather, and they end up being a real pain in the ass to try to get too. So now, why wouldn't that be skinnable? You would think we'd be able to skin that, but no, apparently not. That doesn't make sense to them.
Out of range.
Nothing there worth skinning. There is no eggs here that I can see either to loot. Oh, there's one. There's one tucked in behind this tree. We do have a named guy showing up on the map. Looks like it's padding up on the top ridge up there. So we're going to go fly up this ridge and take him out. This guy. Of course, he needs to stop moving. Oh, he discovered us. He starts to flee at the sight of us. Don't want him to run away, we want him to go down. Come on, hurry up and go down. Shot between the eyes. Okay, that one is done. Of course, he's a spirit, so he's unskinnable as well. And we do have some herb here that we can grab. So we're definitely going to want to do that to work on our herbalism, because it's really shitty right now. I haven't been back in a couple of levels either, so there's a good chance that we'll be able to open up our herbalism garden to help boost up our skills. Alright, let's take out these guys. I think here is also the named guy that we got to take out as well, so. And he's detected us, so we can't use our skills on that one either. I mean, I guess I could have vanished and tried again, but it's not a big deal. we're a little bit out leveled. Like if I look at the quest log in here now, the quests are green to us, so we're kind of out leveled for this area. They haven't turned gray on us yet, so at least that's something. But
I need to get to this. I don't have a target. I can't attack that.
so we only need 2 more of those, and still like a shit ton of these eggs. Like you end up spending more time running around in this area looking for the eggs than you do actually trying to finish the rest of this. So we're gonna fly around here and gather the eggs this way, because then we can avoid some of the aggro, because we only need to kill off 2 more of the spirits. So, and there's no point wasting time killing a bunch of extra stuff we don't need to. It's faster for us just to go and get the quests done than it is to screw around with trying to take them out. There is some herb here, so I will take out this one. And we're going to take out this one so we can save one of the prey dragons. Of course, he's just going to run over and get attacked by another one. Gather up the eggs. We still need 6 more of them. And that's it. That's all we need for this quest, and it's done. One of my buttons is starting to fail me on my Belkin. That's not good news. Because I'm not a huge fan of the Logitech, or because it's a wider fit for my hand than what this one is. And the Razer one, I think the Razer one's probably fairly close to this, but oh man, they jacked the price on it up so much now. Unreasonably expensive, just because they slapped their name on it. Yet Belkin is the one that built it. The Belkin one wasn't that expensive at all, and they haven't really done a lot of engineering changes between the Belkin version and the Razer version. But they add another $60 to the price of the unit. Alright, shoot for the moon. We have another achievement. What was that one? That one was completing all of the bonus objectives in Shadowmoon Valley. And with that, we got another 103,000 experience for it. So we are now sitting at 77% of the way through this level. The treasure over here that we are going to grab, though. Oh, look, it's a sword and a stone. We touched the sword, and now we're going to have to kill off a bunch of these ancients. They're going to come out here. We have to be worthy enough to take the sword from the stone. First one's down.
I'm out of range.
Second one's down. I think there'll be one more. Is there 4 in total, or just the 3? Of course, this one, because my cooldowns have all been popped, it was the longest, and now we can pull the sword. So we are worthy enough to take the sword. Cat, you can't stay in front of the game, chat. So, other things to remind you guys is, I don't know if you guys are watching through YouTube or you're watching through gaming.youtube.com, but I do have subs available now. So, I can get, or sponsors. I got the sponsor button now on my channel. Have yet to get a sponsor, but it is now available on the channel. Super Chat is on the channel as well. Helps with the revenue to be able to try to keep the streams going here. Try to come up with new content. Maybe some new games in the future. What else? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We've kind of hit a little bit of a lull in subscriber growth lately, and it would be nice to see that climb up. I want to get up to that 2,000 subscriber mark, so we have to keep picking away at that. Likes on the video help with that, because then we end up being trending on YouTube, or trending on YouTube Gaming. Okay, we are going to, you know what, since we're over this way, let's see about taking out this named guy that's down here. Mainly just for the experience of taking him out, because I don't think his item, yeah, it's an intellect stamina ring, so it's not useful to us at all. But we can still go and do the battle here for it. Cat, you're like laying right on my controller. That is not helpful at all. Battlefield 1 campaign is sad. Well, that's not good news. I've never played Battlefield 1. Actually, I've never played any of the Battlefields. I was a Medal of Honor player back in the day. And went that route when Battlefield was becoming popular. And then the first Call of Duty I played was actually Call of Duty World War II. So for that one beta run. Alright, another name guy out. We're going to go take care of then the quests that we've got remaining over here. The rest of the treasures can just stay there, so... Can't pass up the herbs. Gotta get the herbs. First things first, Fiona found. Let us find Fiona. Well, that wasn't so difficult.
What do you offer?
Crippled caravan. Okay, Fiona's solution. Collect 1 river beast heart, 2 swamp lighter venom, 4 rivetine, and 1, or sorry, riot vine, and 1 3 moonlit herbs we're gonna get. Also, we got to take out the queen of the little bugs that are down there. So, I wish more games used the frostbite engine. There's a lot of different game engines that are out there. Frostbite was one of the better ones. The Unreal one, of course, is amazing. And yes, here's where the extra quest giver is. This is the area I was thinking of before. Where were we? We were up on this side, coming into this swampy area, and I thought, oh, there should be another quest giver, but no.
I am listening.
It's this one here.
Melanora Akar.
Guess your least favorite game. I don't know, Microsoft Solitaire. Is that a good guess? Loot, we got 1 vine, we have 1 of the herbs. We have 1 of the hearts, the only heart that we need. No venom yet.
I can't attack that target.
So funny thing, we were doing
I don't have a target.
a bunch of rollouts, or you know, working on getting a bunch of computer systems set up for a big rollout that we're doing this week. And I'm not sure if I had mentioned this in a previous stream or not, but yeah, we got them all up on the bench, and we were all working on updating these systems.
It's too
Or
far away.
got them all fired up for the first time. We had 5 of these Lenovo all-in-one desktops. And of course, with Windows 10 Creators build now, Cortana kind of hops on and starts doing an automated setup process, and it's voice activated as well, so you can sit there and talk to Cortana to get your system set up. Well, all 5 of these systems started going, and we turned them all on at the exact same time, and they started talking to each other, and we're starting to like click the commands back and forth, and we're making the systems set themselves up. It was like damn near a Skynet moment here as the computers were trying to take over the world, so it was totally crazy. Actually, it's Dead Rising, one of the dumbest games ever. Never played Dead Rising. So I wouldn't be able to have anything to compare with that on. Alright, we got to take out all of these bugs. This is not going to be a fun time here. Ah, maybe they won't aggro. Think I can get away with taking her out without aggroing? Looks like they're not going to aggro. And we got all of our venom. Nice. We're going to stealth out. Wait, there's another thing that we got to do. Oh, Maran's hoof. That's obviously not going to be in here. That's going to be up above us, so. This quest with the plant vines everywhere reminds me they never really went anywhere with the Botania quest line from Warlords Draenor. It's just sort of stopped. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of... I can actually see them in the future bringing like a Botania type whole zone in the future to the game to try to... I mean, they gotta maybe leave some content for future stuff, right? So... I'm going to fly out of the way on this one, because this is supposed to be a 3-person attack, this. So, I don't know how well we're going to do, but we're going to give it a chance at solo and see what we come up with here. Hopefully our cooldowns are reset enough for this. And apparently we did just fine. So, for a 3-person quest, we tore through that. And we have another named guy over here that we are going to go take out as well. We're going to stealth out. Our cooldowns are popped on this one, so it's not going to be as effective using the macro, which is fine. Because then we can just start spamming our pistol shot, get enough stacks that we can tear into them. Alright. We are going to be, like, we're really close. We're like 85% of the way through now. Level 76. So we're going to be 77 here before long. Get some more skinning done. What other quests we got to do? Blooming Mandragon's Mandroria slain is what we got to go after. There is treasure here. Treasure to be found. Just randomly left, laying out there. 20,000 more experience, though. I'll take it. Experience level is starting to drop a bit on the treasure now because it is where we're at in the zone. I think if we hit one more level, these zones are going to start turning gray. And if that's the case, well, we won't get any more experience for them. So, you know what? I'm not going to turn that in yet. I want to go get this other quest done first. It'll be the guys that are walking around out here is who we got to take out. These guys. Nope, that's not them either. Well, what is it we have to take out? Blooming Mandragora.
I don't have a target.
Do I know? Oh, that's these things that are on the actual dead versions of these critters that are laying in here. Those are what we got to kill. So any of the corpses that are laying down here, they've got little things that are starting to sprout out of them. That's who we got to take out. And of course, they're usually guarded by one of these guys that's kind of watching over them. Yeah, pretty quick spawn rate on it too. Why are you not targeted? There we go. Should be soloable if you can dodge his charge. What mic am I using, Jake? I use, my headset is actually made by HyperX, and it is the Stinger. Cloud Stinger is mine. My kid's got the Revolver, so that's my headset right there. Not sponsored by them. Let's actually get a angle that's not being glared on. But it's made by Kingston HyperX. Fantastic headset. I actually won mine at the Calgary Comic Expo this year, this spring. And then my kid went and bought his. He's got the Revolver ones. I can show you what those are. The mic is pretty much the same on them. It's just the design of the actual headset itself. So that's the Revolver. Camera focus. There we go. And then he's got the keyboard as well from HyperX, which is... That's the Alloy FPS keyboard. It's like crazy mechanical, like that thing you could hear from like 100 feet away. Yeah, you can hear it pounding away in the background. Really, really, really crazy loud. Yes, BlizzCon is 2nd and 3rd, I think, is when that is. WoW will be announcing their next expansion at BlizzCon. But they're not going to be like it'll be like, yes, here comes the next expansion. You'll see it in a year. So that's kind of a drag a little bit. Jake's got a monster keyboard. Nice. There's another quest over here. Another quest waiting for us.
Let us speak.
Use the gathered pebbles to pop the slumber blooms.
Be brave. You are not alone.
Alright, so these things, we're just going to throw rocks at them.
I need a target.
Kind of a pain in the ass. And you got to be pretty close to them. Let us creep through, find these damn plants we got to get. Cooler Master, RBG, gaming, or RGB keyboard and mouse package. I've got a Cooler Master one as well. It's the Storm. I don't like this keyboard. I would love to toss this keyboard out a window. Of course, you can't see it right now because it's green backlit. So, of course, my chroma key is making it so that you can basically see the game behind it. Not happy with this keyboard, mainly because the scroll lock button is the one that activates the backlight, which is, I mean, for most people, that's probably fine. But I actually do other work on my computer systems. And so, as you can see, when the backlight is off on this, you can't see the key. I mean, they're just black keys. So, you know, it's not overly useful that way. So, if I'm working in Excel or I'm working on a document that requires me to do a bunch of scrolling on, if scroll lock's on, well, you can't scroll. So it's a real pain in the ass. So I haven't been happy with this keyboard at all. Eventually I'll save up and end up picking up one of those. But I think the first thing I want to get is a gaming chair. The first thing I'm going to buy, anything that's going to be an upgrade that I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to get myself a gaming chair, because this rickety old piece of shit that I'm sitting in right now is cripplesome.
I'm out of range.
Griffin's got a normal HP mouse and keyboard. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I got a buddy of mine that's still, back in the day, is still using an old PS2 mechanical mouse from his freaking Pentium 2 era, and that thing, you know, just clickety clacks away, and it's whatever you're comfortable with, right? So I have no problem with, you know, some of those stock keyboards, like Lenovo makes an amazing stock keyboard. Yeah, my store is starting to sell the Erosi chairs, and I'm thinking about bringing one of those in for myself and trying it out. There's the Veretta Pro 2 is the one I'm looking at, wanting to get. They're not cheap though. Retail for about 450 bucks Canadian, and that's, for a chair, that's pretty steep, but one day, save up for Christmas or something.
It's too far away.
There is another named guy that's showing up on here, so, but it's not actually flagging, so I'm guessing he's not up right now. And that is Venom Shade. Venom Shade is not cruising around here. Well, you think about how much time you end up spending in a chair. Like, granted, okay, that's retail. I mean, because I run a computer store, I can get it at cost. But, I mean, there's not a huge amount of margin at them, so there's, you know, a little bit. So I'll save a little bit on that price. But, you know, any good office chair, I mean, I know of some people that have spent anywhere from $900 to $1,000 on a good office chair, and your productivity goes up. If you're comfortable, you'll be more productive. And when I'm streaming, I'm spending anywhere between 2 and 3 hours sitting on this chair, and I'm just like Grim. I'm sitting, I got a pillow sitting on top of my chair, so. Hey, we're being attacked by the named guy that just spawned right here on top of us, so we're going to take him out without taking ourselves out in the process. And he's done. We survived. Bill Willis, welcome to the stream.
Inventory is full.
Time to get a sponsorship for the chair. Yeah, you know what? I should email a Rosie and see, hey guys, would you be interested in sponsoring? I should email. My inventory's full. Oh crap, that's not good news. I'm gonna have to find a spot here to dump some of this inventory. What can we throw out of here? We'll throw away this. Reloot. I wanna hit up Kingston too, because I mean I love their products, so I have no problem whatsoever with saying, hey guys, you know, I talk about your products all the time as is. You want to send me some of them? Maybe do some giveaways on it. It's time we start a gaming chair business, Sarah. Yeah, no kidding, right? Why did I get into the IT business? You know what? I'm not entirely sure. There's not a lot of money in it, that's for sure. I really enjoy the technology, and I like the fact that that type of an industry is evolving and changing all the time. There's always something new to learn, and it keeps the mind sharp. I enjoy fixing things as well. Like I enjoy fixing computers, so if they do go down, I like to troubleshoot them and figure out why things aren't working properly. So that could be why. Basically, when I started getting into it, it was back in like NT4 days, which is, we're talking a long time ago now. Like when I was a kid, yeah, I went through, you know, computer studies in school, and that was back, you know, DOS 3 stuff, and then I was out of the whole computer scene for a while. Until Windows 98, and then I got back into it again just for more personal type stuff. But then I was working for the research and development company for this Forge export that we had, and the IT / electrical engineer that was working there at the time drew up this computer in front of me and said, "You're going to need to figure out how to run this because we need it for running some PLC stuff." And it was an old NT4 server that we had, so he's like, "Figure it out. And it didn't take me very long before I had it, pretty much nailed down, and went from there getting into the industry. So, and that just from working from the R&D department for that company, I went into the company started to continuously grow, so they needed more IT infrastructure. So I was looking after their domains and all of their workstations and custom applications that they had. And then it was one particular day that was a really bad day at work. At that point, a friend of mine that I used to have lunch with all the time, he would already had his own computer store, and he approached me saying, listen, I want to start a second store. Do you want to come run it for me? And so I've been doing the retail end of it now for like 12 years. So I knew your dad, Grim, was doing IT stuff back in the day. I'd like to get more into maybe some marketing stuff as well as continue with the IT. Like I don't know. Like it's the IT stuff has been fun, but I'm not as challenged with it now as I used to be. Which I think is also why I'm enjoying doing the YouTube stuff, is because I feel a little bit more challenged with this, being able to interact with you guys. I don't interact with people very well, and so using this as an interface to interact. Yeah, we're not actually sitting in front of each other and chatting, but I think actually this is probably harder because you need to keep a conversation flowing. So Bill Willis, got my first computer in 1982, so I guess I was destined for IT. Oh yeah, 1982. Let's see, 1982. That would have been like the old Tandy 1000 era, right around there. DOS 2.0. DOS shell wouldn't have been out then, so you were still command line typing everything. Jake, my little brother is IT in the Navy. Seems like he hates it though. It's because there's so many restrictions, and like any other government infrastructure, their IT technology is like a million years behind what is current. So even in the most advanced military in the world, I guarantee you that they're using older technology in a lot of their everyday aspect of their computing needs. I still need one more of these flowers. I'm sitting here clicking on these stupid things getting the buff, and I really don't need it. I just need to take out one more of these little flowers with the pebbles. One of these guys. That quest is complete. Okay, so now what do we got to do? We are going to... I wanted to say, you know what, there should be another quest that we've got to do in here too, where there's some guys that we got to like wake up and find in there, but it might be a second step or something that we got to do, so. I mean, there's going to be aspects of the military that will have top of the line gear, but your everyday stuff, I mean, you look at the just the medical industry alone right now in Canada anyway. A lot of their computer systems are still running Windows XP, which is an absolutely frightening thought. That they're using that old of technology and that old of proprietary software in the medical field, which is supposed to be the top as far as cutting edge. You had an Atari 809, 800. Oh, Jesus.
Light's blessing to you. We will persevere.
Is that the one that had like the tape drive? You would load the actual cassette into it for your software loads? I want to think it is. Your software used to load in those old Ataris with like, it was like a regular old freaking cassette. If any of you know what a cassette player is. My kid does, because he's got one in his truck. Actually, Grim,
I offer
I have a
service with
customer that
smile.
I was just working on his system here the other day because his AOL bookmarks weren't working properly. And yes, AOL is still a
Cheerio.
thing and is still out
Open
there.
for business. Pop in
Inventory is
anytime.
full.
Oh, right. Inventory's full. Please tell me there's a vendor here that we can dump some shit off. There isn't. Okay, we're going to fly up here, and we are going to vendor off some stuff. Why? I don't know. He's using a TELUS DSL service for his internet, but then still uses AOL for all of his email and his web browsing. So it's kind of ridiculous. Vendor. I need a vendor. Which of you guys is a vendor? Here we are. Perfect. We found a vendor.
Arkinan Poros.
I know I need the Tundra mount. I just don't want to spend the gold on it. So it's going to sit there for a while. We're going to vendor off that. We are going to keep the garrison resources and the weeds that we picked up along the way. The toy is no good to us because it's already known. It had a cartridge slot, and I had the cassette drive. I know it's 100% worth it, but it's just the thought of spending the gold. Spending the gold. I'm a cheap bastard, and I don't like spending the gold. I gotta make sure that this stuff that I'm selling now, any of the blues and purple stuff, I want to make sure that they're not bind on equip, because some of that stuff is good transmog sell stuff. So soulbound. Most of the things that you end up picking up out here. Commune with the ancestors of the Shadowmoon clan. Ineffective above level 99. We'll keep it for now. 64 kilobytes of RAM. That's amazing. That's amazing. I did have to work on a Pentium 2 this week. It was for some proprietor software. It was running Windows 98. And it was for some really, really proprietary software for this company to be able to replace the system to something more current. It was going to cost them $120,000 to do it. And yeah, so it was an old Pentium 2, 128 megs of RAM. So back in the day, it was, pretty decent, but that was back in the day a million years ago. Well, we ended up we ended up from a buy and sell, ended up picking up a bunch of cassettes for it, and it's all like 70s and 80s rock that he's got for it too. So it's nice to be able to sit and chill and listen to some of that old rock. It's like the 171, sorry, is exactly what he's got for cassettes. But I mean, we got vinyl. I got vinyl in the house here. So does he. Old school vinyl. Soulbound, 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 soulbound. We're getting rid of all this crap that we don't need anymore. Making a little bit of coin while we're at it too. That toy we don't need. The boots are not any good for us. Garrison resources. The leather legs are no good. That toy can go as well. A lot of these, of course, we've already got them from the very first time I went through and got all those treasures back in the day when I was working on getting Draenor pathfinding done. So 516, those are the boots that we actually just traded off. Two-handed axe can go. And the rest of this is all auction house stuff that we've got sitting at the bottom that we're going to end up using at some point. Brian, welcome to the stream. What do you think about tank monks? I've never played a monk, but it looks like my next toon is going to be a monk is what I'm going to be leveling. And based off of what you guys have been voting for. So again, don't forget to check the link to vote for what toon I'm going to run. But yeah, I've never played a monk, so I'm going to be, as soon as we hit 110 on this toon, it's in the lead for the vote, so it could very well be the next one. So, I can't really give you any input as to what I think would be better as a monk. I might play it as a tank because I enjoy tanking anyway. And as long as there's not like a real huge ton of combo moves that you have to run with them to be able to get like combo points and stuff up with, they'll be fine with. Like, that's what I like about the paladin is you don't have to have Christian. Welcome to the stream. You don't have to have a whole pile of combo points with pally tanks. It's just a matter of working your cooldowns. So that's, you know, I'll be able to give you more input on that when we actually fire up the monk and get running with it. So. Okay, we can go down here, and I'm going to go back and turn in the quest Fiona. We'll actually be able to complete it now.
I have what you seek.
And we did hit, by the way, we hit level 77 earlier. So now we're going to be creeping our way up through 78. Help Fiona brew a curative elixir.
The only honest merchants are
Okay, this is going to be us clicking on all this shit here. So we're going to have to talk to her to say when we're ready. I'm going to hop off the mount. I just want to see what everything is. So we got Riot Vine, so that's going to be something wriggly, something meaty, something that glows, and what else we got? That's the Venom. So let's get this one ready. Have you leveled a monk yet? Or would it be your first? I've never fired up a monk. I wouldn't even begin to tell you. I've never played one. I've never looked at one. Well, I've seen them, obviously. But I've never played one. So I'm going to be leveling it from 1 to 110 all the way up. And we'll give it a go and see what it's like. Alright, what's the first thing we're going to have to use? We got to follow Fiona's little commands here. Let's get cooking, she says. The first one is something meaty. Perfect, she says. Next. Dangerous, maybe even toxic. So that's the poison that's going in. Throw in something meaty. How many more of these are we going to have to do? So, something meaty in again. Let's add something dangerous, maybe even toxic. Nicely done. And that quest is complete. Anyhow, what I missed there? So, geez, my Death Knight has 11,000 nether shards on it. Holy crap. You need to spend them. We got to use the elixir now. Gidwin Gold Braids has been cured.
What do you offer?
Oh, look, we just got another burst of quests here.
A coin spent here.
Let's look at our quest log and see. They're still green to us, so we're okay. We're going to keep doing these quests. We'll keep pushing through. If they turn gray, then we're going to have to dump them and move on. But as long as they're green, we're still going to get experience for them, so... We're going to go and turn in that one quest up at the little village up here. Get that one turned in, and then we'll go down and take care of these other 4. Quest giver is right here. Complete quest. Is that ring going to actually be useful to us? Agility, stamina, haste, and mastery. That would be a no. It isn't. But that's because we're kind of out-leveled for in here. The gear we're getting in here now is just shit. We should have actually, you know, head down to Spires of Arak and we'd actually get some gear that'll be useful for us when we head into Draenor. But with that said, as soon as we do get into Draenor, the first few quests, or not Draenor, sorry, Legion, the first few quests are going to end up replacing all that gear anyway. You're flying in the wrong direction. Young Root. we're going to get. And then we got to go cure Rimblat, Argus, and Talren. We're going to speak with Rangari. And we got to take out some Blade Moon Botani. We got to take out, slay them. So we're flying in here. First things first is we're going to have the first guy we're going to have to cure is... I think he's hiding right in behind here somewhere. Right here. Let's go take out these two guys. Double kill. Alright, let us keep moving along here. What else do we got to get down here? We're going to take out these two guys. We're stealthy. Or is there just one? Oh, only one guy hiding out here. We're going to pick up 5 of these young roots, so there's enough of them all clustered right here that this is nice and easy to do. I can live with that. Does your pally have the laystone and fell slate for me? I haven't even had a chance to dig it up. I could go and buy some. How many did you say you needed on that again? I could actually do that here real quick. Let me know how much you need, and I will go and purchase some and send it over to you. It's just I haven't had the chance to go out and actually go out and mine it.
Poros.
Complete quests. Oh, he has another quest for us.
May the light embrace you.
Alright, we gotta kill the Genisar, which we can do, but first we gotta go over this way, and we gotta free... Nope, we'll kill out this guy. I think this is actually the last of them. Oh no, we gotta need 2 more of those guys we gotta take out. You know, just swapping out a couple of pieces. You need 200 fell slate and 100 laystone. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take out this guy. We're going to fly up, and I'm going to do that here real quick. Alright, it's this guy here we got to take out. Nope, I want to use my stealth trick. Not gonna work, because he'd already aggroed and they would already attacked. Oh well, he's gonna go down fast enough anyway. It's just now I've got to rely on less abilities. Okay, he's done. Okay, I'm going to fly out, and then I'm going to... I think I've got the gold on my... I think I've got the gold on my paladin that I can go and purchase that with. Oh, this guy here is... The turn-in for it is right here.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Complete quests! Achievement earned as I walk the Valley of the Shadow of... the Valley of Shadowmoon, and then purifying the gene pool is done. Just going to quickly grab this treasure. Angry Beehive. Okay, we're going to fly up to the village. I'm going to turn in the 3 quests that they've got, and then I will swap and send you those mats. I wish I could send you the blood of the Saragus too, but that's not very useful. being as it's all soulbound.
What's up?
Continue, complete
Have a
quest.
good one.
Open for business. What? No tip? I have what you seek. Buy and
Victory
sell
Fiona
lies
is
ahead.
now a member of our little cluster of adventurers. So over here is that little village, which provides me an inn that I can quickly jump into. And then we can log out. So what did we get to? We got to 77 and just about 77 and a quarter. And that completed all of the quests. All 7 chapters are done in Shadowmoon Valley. So we're probably going to end up in Spires of Arak to finish that off. So, but I'm just going to quickly log out of this toon and swap into the Paladin. So I can get some gear, or get some mats over to Grim Games. Grim, do you have a toon on Dalaran that I can just send those mats to? Because it's going to be faster for me just to send them to a toon there so I can get back to leveling. And then we can go from there. Provonos, welcome to the stream. Raptor, welcome. I'm just going to see what I've got. I don't know if I've got any mats kicking around right now on this toon. I do not, and there is none in the bank either. Okay, so I'm just going to purchase them. Not much. Grim's going to be, I think it's a belt you're going to be making. Is that legendary belt? So, Fell Slate is what we're after first. I got 16,000 gold, so hopefully 200 Fell Slate is not going to be that expensive. And 100 Laystone. There is a lot of... Oh, they're 23 gold a piece. Eek! 5 stacks of 1 for 23 gold a piece. Buy 1, buy 2, buy 3. Might as well get all the cheap ones as I can. 6 stacks of 5. And then, who puts up 88 signal stacks? So that's 5 that we've got there so far. And then, I'm not going after those 88s. They can sit there. Scanning doesn't take that long to scan. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so we got 35 of them now. Plus another 20. So that's 55. I can't believe all these people that have put up individual stacks. So that's 55. I'm going to need 165. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to buy the mats. Grim's going to make me the legendary belt. So I'm going to buy the mats for it. So Terris, do you notice leveling Draenor toons take forever? Yes, because all of the initial quests for the Draenor are they're all gathering quests, and they're a pain in the ass to deal with. So, so what were we at? We were at 55, right? So We're going to buy a bunch more 5 stacks here, and we need 165 total, so we need another 110. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. $75, $80, $85. This is going to take us to 111. No, that's going to take us to 85, 95, 100. This is going to take us to 101. And I need another 110. So I need 9 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's go see if we did our numbers right. So I needed, Grim had 35 of them already. So I need another 165 to get that to a stack of 200. Open all. How close did I get to counting that right? We have 165. Okay, good. Does anyone have stomach problems after eating barbecue? No, I would think that it wasn't barbecued, right? I'm a level 82 pally, and it's still taking forever. Oh, see, I didn't find that on them. Now, what takes forever is your reputation is going to take a long time with them. But after, like, because the Draenor, my mage was a Draenor, and I didn't. It was just that the first basically 2 zones there. Once you got off onto the mainland, you were totally fine with being able to. So I would say, Pravona, somebody didn't cook your barbecue too well, or too good. The other thing is too is I actually don't use barbecue sauce when I'm doing stuff on the barbecue. You just spice it up enough. You don't, or with the right spices, you don't need to put barbecue sauce on it. So you have 5 laystone, so we need 95 laystone. Wrong window. I want to be in the buy window. Laystone. 14 pages. Holy crap. Terris, I can't send mail to that realm. So how are we doing this then? You know what? I'm not going to be able to send mail to that realm either. Because I'm not going to be able to... Well, no, I might be able to send to my own account. I'll have to see. So if you can't send or receive mail from Dalaran, I'm not going to be able to. On your son's pally, if they have any money. So the items here that I just ended up buying, I'm not actually going to be able to send to you. So I'm going to end up having to put all that laystone back up in the auction house. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it was a thought that counted. Because yeah, the only thing that, like, reason why it worked with the mount that we did is because I just opened the mount on that toon, it added it to the account, and then we were good to go. Dylan, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Welcome. Glad you're here. So that really sucks. I'm going to have to actually work for my legendaries. Damn it. Now I have all this the fell slate that I'm going to have to go throw up in the auction house. Oh, well, at least we'll get most of the money back. Let us put it back on the auction house. 165 fell slate. Drag it back on. Auctioneer is going to sit there and scan the page for it. If we buy it on my son's pallet, but he doesn't have any gold on his account, so I'm not sure if I can, like, none of his accounts have any gold. Or his tunes on my account have gold, so that's not going to work. Oh, Terris, I only have half a space bar to do all the smashing. What are you smashing on a space bar? Okay, so I'm gonna have to, I'll put my stuff back up on here, and maybe I can try to send gold to my kid's account. I'll try that. Or not my kid's account, but my kid's toon that were on my account that he was playing. I gotta figure out what his toon name is too. I don't even know what it is. I think it was Wyam, actually. What was the name of your tunes on here? Chris, you remember? My invisible pen. No, why is it invisible? It's screen. Okay, so that stuff's create auction, 3,861 gold that we'll get back. It was Samdaril. Okay, I'm going to log out and just see which tune it is, just to double check. And what server he was playing on. I can't remember what realm it was, so. Change realm. What realm is it you need it on? Because he's got, it's the Agwin one, wasn't it? And why is your warlock completely naked, Chris? Your warlock was completely naked. Samdrill. And that's Agwin. I've never sent mail from one tune to another on a different server before. Now let's see. I'm pretty sure you've taken all the gold off these tunes. I believe. Alright, let's get to a mailbox. Oh, you still got 1,000 gold on this tune. Not near enough to buy the mats for it. So I'm going to try to send it.
I'm out of range.
Let's just do a quick send to Ala Davis on Dalaran. I'm just going to do a quick test send of 100 gold just to make sure it works. Send. You can't send mail to that realm, so I have no way of getting cash back and forth between realms on here. So I would have to farm on this tune to get the cash or the mats to be able to do what we need to do. So that's not going to work. Wah, wah, wah. Well, if you can trade me the gold, why wouldn't you just buy the mats? If you can trade me the gold, you can buy the mats too. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to get the item back to my tune anyway. So even when you created it, so either way, if you end up making the belt, it's not going to be able to get to my tune on my realm anyway. So it's not going to work. we're screwed that way with it. So I'm gonna go back to the rogue. Log out. Because then once the item's created, how are we gonna move that item back and forth between the realms to be able to get it there? So without having to pay for a character transfer. Dalaran. We're sitting there trying to figure out, oh, well, how are we going to move the cache? Well, the cache isn't going to work, and neither is the item moving around. Benares, back to you. Benares, to get some more leveling done tonight. I'd like to hit 98 tonight. I think that's going to be a little bit tough to do. We got 2 levels anyway. Ooh, the Infinite Prolonged, welcome. Thank you for liking the vid, Stephen. Yeah, I'm not going to pay for a character swap, like a realm transfer. Yeah, I tried to send tunes from Egwin over to Dalaran, and it said that I couldn't send mail to that realm. It was blocked from being able to do that. It has to be within the same battle group, I think. You can't transfer, because they have the realms divided into various battle groups, and so you can't transfer outside of that battle group. If you want to, it's on the auction house for 138,000 gold. I'm going to have to do some gold farming because I only combined right now, I think, have about 20,000 gold. I think that's where I'm sitting right now. Alright, we need to head to our little adventures guide here and start the quest for Spires of Arak. We're going to finish up in Spires of Arak so that we can get this toon out of here. So we can leave Draenor. So Spires of Arak is where we're heading. Kind of a bit of a long flight to get over there. Because I think the actual starting quest point, yeah, it's actually not even showing. I must not have accepted the quest. Start quest. Accept. Okay, now we're good. So yeah, the starting quest for it, way up in this top corner. Tons of treasures, though, in Spires of Arak. But a lot of these are archaeology-based treasures. So a lot of them you can't even find out there unless you have archaeology on your toon. And I know I don't have archaeology on this toon. There's a treasure in here. We're going to grab this since we're flying by. A tiny star. And we got 13,000 experience for that too. That tiny little star that was epic. Hey, anybody on Egwin want a legendary belt and has lots of fell slate? And you've been working so hard on farming the blood of the Saragus too. Alright, where be that treasure? Some kind of apex crystal thing that's not showing up there, but no, we gotta get the quest chain started. $8,000 nether shards to buy one mat. Holy crap, that's expensive. That would be why it's a legendary belt, though. No, Pervonos, I won't say Mike, Hunt, Fast over and over and over again. Nice try, though. Oh, did we stop and take this guy out since we're here? Why not? Now, we don't have the gear for it now because we're in a more level appropriate zone. Come on, Cat, you just knocked the cam yet again. You're down, Cat. Seriously, why? Why do you gotta sit right here? John Ray, welcome. Good evening to you as well. You're frustrating, Cat. Absolutely frustrating. Why don't you go ahead and chew the mic while you're at it? You know you want to. Okay, we're approaching our starting quest point. Right here.
Shadows gather.
What is that god-awful noise? Oh, that beam over there. Somebody fired up the beam. That's what you can hear. Holy crap, that's loud. Complete quest. Okay, so now we are going to start this. Speak the password to Rashard in Sketis.
Will guide us.
And we might as well gather these treasures while we're right here. First things first. And then we want to make sure you gather the... there's like little shadow elixirs that you can pick up because some of the treasures are only available when you're phased into the Shadow Realm. So, originally spawning portal. Void Talon, Dark... Oh yeah, Void Talon. I've never seen Void Talon come around. So that's one of those rare ones that you can very, very, very rarely get. Well, I gotta go to Drumheller tomorrow, so I'm off for the night. Sucks about the belt. Yeah, it does kind of suck about the belt, but you have fun in Drumheller. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow, so it'll be a good day to travel out that way. Bit of a drive, though. Alright, we gotta go visit the Sketis. Get things rolling here for quests. We have to speak the password.
Percy, would you hold still? How do you explain
Shadows
the
gather.
swallows the day?
And complete quest.
You want to know why?
Retrieve the withered wings blades and the ragged mask,
Fear and revile us for this,
as well as slay 8 Adriant blade wings.
Goodbye.
Doing renovations on a house. Ugh, that's not fun. That doesn't sound like a nice fun day. Alright. We're gonna start killing off some stuff here.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
So we're gonna have to, all in this area here, there's wing blades we gotta get and rugged mask we gotta get. There's tons of different treasures that are available around here as well. But again, they are ones that are only available to relics. And then there's also some treasures out here where you have to use the Shadow Elixir. The Shadow Elixir is only a one-use thing, so you can only use it once, and then you're screwed on it for being able to find any others. You got to go and find another elixir. Rinse and repeat, so on and so forth. What do we got to do here? The ragged mask is right here. I'm getting my mage to level 10, so AFK. Well, that's going to take you like 10 minutes, Raptor. The first 10 levels, it's like the easiest. 50 layers of shadow, Privicus, you dirty bird. Remember that line. The best part about Warlords of Draenor. I actually don't remember that. We're going to take out more of these guys. Another one down, 6 to go. But we should make our way over to the blades that we got to get. There is also another treasure right up top here. This is one of the ones that requires archaeology, and you can't do it unless you've got archaeology, and I have not trained archaeology on this toon. So no go. Blades for us. And now we just got to kill off a bunch of these guys out here. Peronis is heading off to bed. Will you have yourself a good night? Hopefully we'll catch you next time. Remember, we're going to be streaming Argus tomorrow night. Doing the dailies again on the Paladin, and hopefully not get our ass handed to us in the greater invasion point. Those were getting a little ridiculous with the groups that we kept getting stuck with on the greater raid when we were getting to the boss fight, and they weren't taunting off the tanks correctly. The other thing too is make sure that I'm in a group that is large enough to actually complete it. Sorry, my herbs, not yours. Now, I've never looked to see if I actually can pickpocket these skittis. I haven't been doing the pickpocketing like I should be out here. Loot. How many more of these we got to do? I think we're pretty close to two more. Two more to go. Time to mount up. Really? We're caught on a damn fucking rope.
I can't attack that part.
One more guy we gotta get. We're going to try to pickpocket him. Oh, we did. And then we'll dispatch of him. Now, did we get anything worth gathering from him? That was the big question. Oozing amulet. That looks to be about it. So we got 2 quests completed. We're 37% of the way through. Level 77.
Let me tell you a story.
Hidden in plain sight. Complete quest. And now, loot the adherent proclamation from Sunrage Rathens.
I will slip away while you keep the Herald busy. Meet us near the bridge just outside of town.
Alright, we're taking out that guy. A little bit of a battle with this guy here. Oh fuck, he heals himself. Okay, maybe we gotta get rid of his familiar. I don't like the idea of him healing himself. That's not a fun day. And now we're stunned. This guy's a prick. Stunned again. Oh, and his damn little familiar's back. And we are taking a beating. Hopefully we get some gear drops from the first few quests that we do here. Kind of glad that's over with. That was kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, we gotta meet him at some bridge down here. Complete quest. Alright, speak the password to Orneka at Crow's Crook.
Farewell, my friend.
We are stepping on to the next phase of the first chapter in Spires of Arak. You know what, we're totally blasting past all of these treasures out here, and we really should be gathering them because A, some of them are decent loot, some of them are also very decent experience too. This is just a trash item. Oh, it's right here. Some of them are unbelievably ridiculously small. Now this trash item, let me just have a look at it here. Yeah, it sells for 41 gold to a vendor. So sometimes it's just worth just for gold farming to go out here and gather these treasures that are out here. And there are a shit ton of them. Just got to figure out, okay, which ones of these are archaeology only. And they should actually say on them. But it's not going to give us that little tooltip, is it? There is one here that we're going to steal. Noah just hit level 106. Grats on hitting 106. Are you... what zone did you say you were in, Noah, again? I can't remember which zone you said you were starting in. So what did we just get? Rumakar's image. So that one, yeah, we can actually shut that off on the minimap. So we're going to scroll in here. Oh, it's actually not showing on there. So it's still showing on the minimap, but we did pick up that one. So this one here is an archaeology only one. The ever-shifting mirror portal. That's for the mount. Stormheim, but I finished it. Excellent. Why is YouTube so slow tonight, or is it just my connection? Could be just your connection, because I'm looking at my stream. It seems to be okay. I'm looking at my OBS. 0 drops on OBS. So it could be your connection that's wreaking havoc on you. Alright, are you... That one is a Kori Archaeology Fragment, so there's no point going after that one. That's an Archaeology Fragment. The Outcast Belongings are not. Which should be right here. Now there's 16,000 experience and some more loot. We have another Shadow Elixir potion down here. Which I'm pretty sure is right inside here, so I'm going to grab that one. They are stackable. Actually, I'm not sure if they're stackable, but you can carry more of them. They're not unique bound. Yes, they are stackable as well. Excellent. Because we should be stumbling across a few of those treasures here soon. Because they're usually pretty close to where you've got to find one. So I'm in High Mountain right now. One more chapter till I'm done. High Mountain. Right. I enjoy it. High Mountain was pretty good. So this is one of those treasures. Like you can see here right now, there's nothing there to gather. So if you haven't been out here, you use the Shadow Elixir. So you basically take a hit, you go into some acid trip, and the treasure's there. And we mount up and fly away. That one is another archaeology treasure that's over that way, so we're not going to worry about that one. We have a named guy over here. Which is this guy, who we might as well take advantage of taking out while there's a horde guy beating on him. And we'll loot. I'll take that opportunity for sure if somebody else is beating on him. Alright, there's another treasure just right over here in front of us too as we're heading up to complete this quest. I think it's just order hall resources. Oh, a true steel lockbox is what we got out of it. Hey, let's open it up. Because you know what? We can lockpick. Requires lockpicking 500. That I can't do. We have not done near enough lockpicking for that to be able to be opened up for us. Alright, we've done enough treasure hunting. No, we haven't. It's like right here. It's like, right. This is an herb treasure, this one. Which I believe is like under the bridge. Should be a sack of fellweed or something here. There it is, right there. Tucked away underneath the bridge. Well, eventually I gotta get the lockpicking leveled up on this toon, so I'll just end up sticking it in my bank for now, and then use it for a skill point in the future. Alright, we're gonna speak the password. I have to be closer to interact.
Yes,
Shadows
yes,
gather.
I will tell you the way.
Complete quest and use 5 illusion charms to draw out the adherent harriers.
Come here. Safe travels.
Yes, of course.
Can I help you?
As well as retrieve the Feather of Sight and the Sega of Terror.
It's about time.
Echo Hunters.
Well, Orneka, it is not safe here. The adherents are out in force. Come with us to Vel Terak.
Take out another game named guy here, Shadowbark. Avoiding his little wannabe fiery breath there. Ooh, that kind of hurt, whatever you did there. I like WoW, despite what people said about garrisons. It had a good storyline, treasure hunting, and good cheap way to make free 30-slot bags. I think Warlords Draenor gets a lot of undeserved hate. You know, you know what it does. There are some really good aspects of Warlords of Draenor, but the fact, I mean, the garrisons were enough to really bring it down because it segregated everybody. It took a game of communities, a community-oriented game, and totally made it so that you were all just kind of living in your own little bubble. And it hurt the overall economy of the game by, you know, introducing so that everybody could mine and everybody could herb and do what they wanted with their toons. A lot of players built their revenue by you know, selling mats and stuff like that. And they eliminated a lot of that out here. So it made it a lot more difficult for players to be able to make, you know, decent amount of gold. And then of course everybody's hiding. That is creepy as shit. Staring at those two red dots right there as you're running up here. Raptor, you've made it to level 10. Congrats. You need to make a level 19 twink. Echo Hunter.
I don't have a target.
I can skin the Echo Hunters. It's going to be a little bit of a slow going quest, these ones, because you got to try to shoot them out of the sky. Skinning. Alright, how many more of those guys we got to do? We got to get 2 more of the illusion charms done, so. So you're just getting your tunes to level 10 so that you can have somebody dungeon run you through. Well, that's... How fun is that? What do you gain by just sitting there doing dungeon runs on those tunes? Get out, see the content, level the old-fashioned way. It only takes you just over a month to do it. And that's at like 2 hours a day. They should remove XP from dungeons. No more XP drops from dungeons. That'll force people back into questing again. Also probably force a ton of people quit playing the game too.
Need a target. It's too far away.
Cat, you are so annoying. You have no idea how annoying you are. Apparently Noah didn't like the idea of saying remove the XP from dungeons. Double the XP from dungeons. Alright, what's left here? We need to get more of these bats taken out of the cat. Get your ass out of my face. Come on now. Simmer down, cat. Simmer down. Oh, I forgot to skin some of these. Oh, and there's a treasure right here too that we hadn't even noticed. We might as well take that because there's a little bit more XP for that.
I'm out of range.
Alright. There's a couple more of these guys flying around here. We need like 6 of these, and they're a pain in the ass to get.
I don't have a target.
Right side is I can have them almost dead by the time they get to the ground. Skin them. Don't forget to skin.
I need a target. I can't attack that.
You're not a skinner. Oh, you didn't loot! You bastard! Loot your corpses! That pisses me off. Why people are so lazy they don't bother looting their corpses. All that perfectly good leather there just gonna go to waste. Oh well, nothing I can do about it.
It's too far away.
How many more? 4 more of these Echo Hunters. And then we can put them to bed. We're creeping up now. What are we at? We're at 69% of the way through. The Gnomelet, welcome. Good morning to you as well. It is, yes, technically morning here now too. It is 5 after 12, so I can echo the sentiment and be legit on it.
I need to get closer.
Did you do your mage after your pally? Yes. I went pally, and then I did the Pathfinder on the paladin, and then I did the mage, and now we are 90% done the rogue. There's another treasure here. Another treasure that requires a little drink. I know I have another one of these elixirs. Thank you. Take you the treasure. One more of these Echo Hunters.
I'm out of range.
Okay, now we can turn in all these quests. And move on to something a little bit more interesting than just these small little, here's a quest, go get it complete. Here's a quest, go get it complete. Give me like 6 quests at a time. Agility, stamina, versatility, mastery, haste, mastery. Doesn't really matter because we're not going to end up using them. How are you leveling the rogue? Just going through the zones that give XP? Yeah, I'm quest leveling through them, so I'm doing all, just kind of going through I did all of Shadowmoon Valley. I completed the zone, and then I went into the Adventures Guide and picked Spires of Arak for the next one, because it was the actual active level for where I'm at. So I will end up staying in Spires of Arak until we hit, until we break level 100, and then once we hit level 100, then we're going to be back into Legion again. And yeah, I'm not sure which zone I'm going to start in this time in Legion. Kind of on the fence on that right now. So there is an archaeology treasure that's over there. Let's go make our way up this way, because we do have a couple of treasures that we can grab here along the way. Okay, we need to actually fly in the right direction. That would be useful, and there's a flight point right here that we will grab. We're going to be back here anyway, because this it ends up stepping out into here once you finish these quests. These basically, you got to gain their trust and shit, so. Start with your least favorite zone in Legion and get it over with. Well, you can't start in Suramar, though. That's the least favorite zone. Okay, so this is another one that requires an elixir. Now, there should be an elixir close by here that we can get, of which I don't see one. There's one up over here. Well, I've got I've got treasure finding. Like, they actually have the yellow. Well, I've got it with HandyNotes, so I've got all the little notes on the map anyway. So I think if I add more freaking yellow dots on the map, it's just going to get that much more confusing to try to find these treasures. So this is a tiny little ring sitting here on the bottom of the water. Some of them are freaking hard to find. Really hard to find. Now, are you an archaeology one? No, you're not. You're a outcast supply pouch. Let's go fly over there and get that one. We totally flew right past it. Now, where are you? It is gold plus random green is what we get from this one. And it is actually on him? Yes, it is. So we can just land on the branch. We can totally cheat. Oh, I totally fell off the branch. It's a trap! It's a trap! So we get to walk along the chain here because landing on the branch is a pain in the ass. Expert treasure hunter. So be it. Okay, we gotta go over here and turn in the quest. Loot. Okay, we've got the feather. And the scroll?
Step aside. Let us see if this fellow had anything worthwhile. Mind the door, will you?
I don't have a target.
My, what a curious collection.
So we're doing this, looks like there's two of us actually doing this at the same time, so this is going to be fun.
See? What have you got there? Come now, let's see.
I can't attack that target.
And it's a good thing that they actually started fighting, because I was just going to feign and let him get his ass handed
50
to him.
layers of shadow. 50... Percival! You put that back this instant! Wow, nasty bird!
I need a target.
Man, there's enough of us here now that we're just going to have stacks of these things coming over and over and over at us.
I can't attack that. I need a target. I don't have a target.
The Saga of Arak. Can finish at any time. Maybe. I don't know if it reset or if it actually is done.
Ah, here's something. The Saga of Arak.
Oh, he's finding something now.
Notes inside. Here, have a look.
Here, have a look. Alright, we're done. And steps.
Ah, hello.
Complete quest. Alright, retrieve the Eye of Anzu.
Farewell, my friend. Back to the shadows for us, Percy.
So I am going to fly up this way and... I kind of expected, because that one there is going to be that statue of Anzu. We're going to end up having to use that elixir for that one. There should be another elixir potion down around here somewhere. Ah well, we'll get the quest done. The quests are more important than the treasures anyway. I get the distinct impression that we've got to go down into that hole. And I'm thinking that is not a fun experience. Let us go down. Now, is my little macro cooldowns going to be set enough that I can actually get enough done here? I'm going to say, why, it's still ticking up. Oop, let's stay away from that thing. That's one of those things we don't want to end up running into. Quest is complete. We have the Eye of ELVUI. Quest turn-in, it says, is right here, but I'm thinking it's outside this cave. I have to do more. I got to remember to do more pickpocketing out here. I haven't been doing enough of it. Complete quest. Enter the vile Tarok with Rayshad.
Farewell. Almost there. Come along, Percy.
Oh, we might as well walk along with the guy. We got to wait for him to get there anyway, so no point rushing along.
Rastok, I need a shroud at that dig site. Kura, back him up. Shadows gather. Draw back.
Complete quest. We are now 95% of the way through.
This curse has not broken me.
Nope, not doing a pet battle.
How
Bite
are
my
they?
shiny metal ass on that one.
The adherents grow bolder each day. It's all we can do to keep Vale Tarok shrouded from them. You have the
Speak
relics.
to Shadow Sage.
Yes, and something unexpected too. We have much to discuss. Do not believe your eyes.
Quest complete.
What can I do for you?
Calling me a nerd just because I said bite my shiny metal ass?
See you around.
Futurama is not nerdy. And you know what? Nerdy is the new cool anyway, so that's fine. I could deal with that. Alright, so we have finished this little area here. We are at 95% still. We are going to fly down to the next little camp. We are. Getting all kinds of aggros. We're flying down this way too, so. Alright guys, is this quest going to be enough to tick over to 98?
Hey there. See you later.
No, of course not.
You
Another new quest. Inspect the drafting table and choose which outpost
Be careful.
to construct. What do we want here? I want a brewery. Let's go with the brewery, because why not? Quest turn in.
Can I help you?
What are we at? 96% now. Speak with Duskseer Irazar near Vile Tarok.
Have a good one.
So that's all the way back up there again. And then
You
now
need
we've got a bunch of
something
other quests that we can
before
grab
the
here as
lines.
well.
Hey there. See you around.
And I think there's another one inside the brewery here. Oh, shit ton of wanted ones. See, this is my idea of a quest hub. When you end up breaking into something and it's going to give you like 8 or 9 quests to go out and do, that's good news. Alright, there's somebody over here that we need to talk to, I believe. Travel to Pinch Whistle. Take me to Pinch Whistle. So it basically launches out all kinds of quests. From here, it spreads you all over the place. So this is where we're heading to now, is this one way down here. Way down. Alright, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you do sub if you get a chance. Throw a like on the video as well to get it trending. I like the fact that we're up around that 30 viewer mark again now. It's been a while. It's been a little bit slower for sure, the streams as of late. But I'm glad I took the last couple of nights off to recharge the cells, get everything going back. I knew it. Terris is secretly an android. Yes. Just call me Bender.
What's up? Keep it real.
Any more quests down here? Or is those the only two they're going to give us to start with? Okay, let's go get those ones done. Oh, there'll be one more down here as we head out into this spore area. So we're going to get turret activated and 20 spores burned, and then what's this guy? Kill 10 spore drifters or fungal hulks.
Keep it real.
So we're going to kill off this guy. We got to burn these spores. And we're going to activate turrets. This actually is a quick little quest chain, and it's going to get us the XP that we need to finish off level 77. Stealth. Attack. And those two are done. Activate the turret. Activate another turret. Burning off some more spores. Yeah, as soon as we hit level 78, we're going to be calling, well, not as soon as we finish these 3 quests. This is going to be more than enough to actually finish level 78, or finish to 78. But then we'll be calling it at night, getting ready for tomorrow's Argus stream. Terris, I would gladly show you how to play Outlaw Rogue. I'm sure you would. I'm doing all right with it. I know I'm not playing it as perfect as I should, but it's not killing me dreadfully right now. Come on, why didn't those pop? Shielded by the small land masses there. Just finished the High Mountain storyline. Congrats, Noah. So you've been in, done the dungeons with them. Got the artifact that you can go, the Pillars of Creation. Oh, these guys are skinnable. Damn it. I haven't been skinning any of them. My bad. Okay, all that is done. We don't need to burn any more of them. So we need 3 more of the spore creatures slain. And then 1 more turret activated. Jeez, man, that was quick. What did you do? One-shot everything? No, I one-shot way better on my mage than I did through here, so. Really? Or you're talking about Noah going quick. Well, Noah's been in the, like, he's, what, 106 now? Got to be close to 107. So we need one more of the spore guys. Here's the last of the turrets. Turrets are done. We don't need to do any more of the burnt spores. And I'm pretty sure we only got to do one more of these guys and we're done like dinner. I totally missed all of my attacks on that one. That totally broke the macro.
I don't have a target.
Skinning. Okay, all 3 quests are complete. The first one we turn in is going to be what's going to take us over to 98. Or 97. 98. Losing track of the numbers now.
Yo!
First one's complete. We're at level 98 now. Complete quest.
Time is money, friend.
Complete quest. And we have a new one. But with that said, I think we're going to park into the inn here because we'll be able to get whatever rested XP we need while parked here, and
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
we can sell off our trash with this guy too. And we'll see quickly if we have any gear that's going to be an upgrade for us. That's an intellect ring. It's useless to us. We got a stamina and agility ring. We will equip that one. Pole arm's no good. Shield is no good. Fireweed is auction houseable. Steel lockbox will go to the bank. Nail boots are no good. Wand is no good. Plate helm no good. Shoulders are no good. That's loot that we can sell for our pickpocketing. Another toy we get to delete because we've already got it. Leather gloves. They are a little bit of an upgrade and it gets us back to our crit that we want, so that ring, no good. Garrison resources, leather, chest piece, garrison resources. I think that's it. The rest is auction house. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. My slash played on this toon now is 3 days, 3 hours, 45 minutes, and it's been 100% quest leveled. I haven't done any dungeons on this toon. Is that true? Or is there one? There might have been one dungeon I did. I can't remember now. Pretty sure it's none on this one. But yeah, it's been all out quest leveling. Yes, I am wearing heirloom gear though, so I do have the heirloom stuff. And it's heirloomed up to 110, so I will be wearing that gear all the way along through Legion. But yeah, I think we did a pretty good run here tonight. We got 2 more levels done. We can continue on our journey on Monday night because tomorrow night is going to be the Pally doing Argus. So we'll be doing some Argus 7.3 stuff. We're going to get the dailies done. All the world quests, get them completed. And then I also have an egg that we're going to be hatching as well at the beginning of that stream. Because it should be ready. It was only 5 days that it needed to let it go. So it'll be hatching here soon. So I'm gonna laugh if you have to do priest lasts and go no heirlooms. Yeah, priest as freaking Iron Man challenge. That'll suck so bad. All right. With that said, thank you all for coming and watching. If you haven't subbed, please do sub to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And throw a like on the video if you can. Yes, also, you know what? I'm always open to other suggestions. If there's any other games you'd like to see me play, let me know. I can have a look at that option. I know Grim's been trying to get me to play the Forest as well, so that one might still come up in the future. Cat, you gotta stay down. And yeah, with that said, we will catch you tomorrow.